This is Pounder Darling, my busted heart, and I just want to talk real quickly about narcissistic personality disorder versus the term narcissist that's usually used on the internet. There is a difference. Narcissistic personality disorder is a diagnosable disorder. It is diagnosed by a professional when somebody meets at least five of the 9 criteria in the DSM-5. And you can know somebody who does meet that criteria. For example, I'm going to be honest with you. I went through the DSM-5 with my therapist, and Jefferson meets all 9 of the 9. I don't know what his therapist has diagnosed him of. I do remember one time we went over BPD, which is on the same spectrum as NPD, and he admitted that he met all that criteria. But I have no idea what, like I said, he does have a therapist, and I don't know what she diagnosed him as. I'll never know. Could be. She diagnosed him as NPD. I don't know. But when we talk about an undiagnosed narcissist, it's important to remember a few things. When we're talking about an undiagnosed narcissist, we're talking about a set of behaviors. We're not talking about a personality disorder. We're talking about a set of behaviors. So we want to say, this person is evil incarnate, and they victimized me, and, all this really dark stuff. But the truth of the matter is that any one of us can display that same set of behavior, because we all have egos. That the lack of empathy thing is it is up for debate. However, there does seem to be this event horizon. Black hole theory talks about an event horizon where if you go beyond that event horizon, you get sucked into the black hole. You can't get out again. So there is this event horizon on this spectrum that we all are on, where beyond that you're looking at the dark triad, and it's hard to get, you can't get back out. But we all have egos. We all have egos, and we're all on that spectrum, and we all, none of us are walking around being empathetic to everyone all the time, including, people who are called empaths. They don't walk around just, feeling empathy for everybody 100% of the time, all the time. They just tend to show more empathy, but it doesn't make them better or worse. But in the end, unless your parent was a narcissist, nobody put a gun to your head. Like, if you are a grown-ass person and you had a relationship with a narcissist, it was a choice that you made. You didn't get sucked in somehow against your will. It was your will. You did it. There's a reason why you did it. And if you want to stop doing it, you got to figure out why you did it. As for having a parent that's a narcissist, my heart goes out to you. I had a narcissist parent, and it's the reason why I kept being attracted to narcissists. And all I can say to you about that is, once you're grown, unfortunately, it's up to you to figure that out. I'm sorry. But, yeah, I mean, we want to vilify the narcissist and say that the narcissist is 100% responsible for everything. It's just, it's not that simple. It's not that simple. We're not, like I said, nobody put a gun to our heads. So, when you have been victimized, when you have been hurt, I don't even want to say victimized, because if you make a choice, you're not really a victim. When you have been hurt and damaged by somebody who exhibits narcissistic behavior, it's really important to focus on ultimately overcoming it. And part of that is realizing that this wasn't some magical thing that happened to you, or you weren't, you didn't you didn't just get, somehow captured. It was a choice. That's what I got. Kind of a bitter pill to swallow, but, you'll feel better once you swallow it, I promise. Thanks.